Hi, this is Sunshine and I'm coming from the sunny state of Texas. This video is going to be basically about a Leep procedure that I had today at my doctor's office. I just wanted to share with you my experience. When I found out that I was going to have the Leep procedure, I did a lot of research online, which was probably the worst thing I possibly could have done because there were so many different horror stories. I went online to the different medical sites, and a lot of people were talking about their experience and how awful it was. And I also went on YouTube and I saw a few videos, and basically it was the same thing. Everybody was pretty much saying that it was an awful experience, X, Y, and Z. And so, you know, I had the procedure done today, and I'd like to kind of tell you what happened. So basically, when you go into your physician's office, there's two places you can have it. You can have it in the office, or you can have it at the hospital. You can have general anesthesia, or you can have a local anesthesia. I preferred the local versus the general anesthesia because I didn't want to be put completely out. I like to kind of be aware of what's going on, and I don't have a high tolerance for pain, but in this case, since the procedure was only going to be about 10 minutes, I figured I could probably handle the pain. Okay, so basically when you go into your doctor's office or even into a hospital, they're going to set you up as if you're going to get a pap smear. So, but the only difference is instead of putting your feet in the stirrups, you're actually going to put your thighs are going to go in the stirrup. And so what they did first is of course they check your blood pressure and fever and make sure your airway is okay. And then after that, they talked me through pretty much everything. So the doctor told me the first thing he did was he washed me down with the soap. And then after he did that, he basically took some iodine and put that on me as well. And then they kind of like swab you with a vinegar solution. And that vinegar solution is so that you could actually, the doctor can actually see your cervix. So after they do that, they use a numbing solution. I know they used lidocaine on me, and they were going to use epinephrine, but because I suffer with panic and anxiety attacks, I asked the doctor if it was okay that we didn't use epinephrine. And the reason why is because epinephrine makes your heart beat really, really fast. And so I didn't want that to happen because I know when my heart beats fast, I will go into a full-blown panic attack. So we didn't have to do that. And the epinephrine is actually for to help stop the bleeding so that you're not bleeding really heavy. Okay, so after they numbed my cervix, then they inserted the Leep, which is like a wire. I didn't get to see it, thank goodness. I didn't really want to see it, but they insert the Leep, and he's explaining to me that, you know, there is going to be some pressure and I will more than likely feel some discomfort. And he was right. I felt some discomfort. When they go in and they cut the cervix, I felt it. And it was enough to bring tears to my eyes and moan a little bit because they're cutting a piece of your cervix. So quite naturally, you're going to feel that. No matter what they numb you with, you're still going to feel that. So they had to cut me in 3 places. There was a really nice nurse in there, and as she saw me tearing up, she held my hand, and I did squeeze her hand pretty hard, but she was okay with it. They were very, very patient with me, which was very good because, you know, when you're having a procedure like that, the last thing you need is a impatient, no bedside manner physician or nurse. But everybody was awesome. And so that take at least maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And again, I have very low tolerance for pain. I'm a very emotional person, so everything bothers me. So if you're not, if you have a high level of tolerance for pain, don't do the general anesthesia because to me, I just don't see the point in having them come and put you to sleep. So after they're done with that, they basically kind of clean you up. They take the pieces of cervix. There were 3 pieces, so they send that out to the lab, and you have to, of course, wait on the lab results. Sorry, not results. You have to wait on the results. So One thing I do suggest is if you do have someone like a husband, a boyfriend, or whatever, I would suggest you bring someone with you, because I think if I had somebody inside with me, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. But you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do these things by yourself. It's not a bad thing, but just my personal opinion, it would be nice if if I had someone to actually sit in there with me. My children were there, but it would have been a little uncomfortable for me to have my children watching me have this procedure done. I hope that this video helps you. You know, the thing is you just go in, pray up before you have the procedure done. Make sure you're speaking with your doctor and you understand every single thing your doctor is saying. The follow-up care, you have to go back to see your doctor in 2 weeks. But other than that, like I said, it's not really as bad as a lot of people make it out to be, because it's so quick. You know, after the procedure, I did have some mild cramping. I was very agitated and aggravated today, but I think it was because my cervix was coming back to life. And, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be painful because you just had a piece of you taken out. So again, this is Sunshine from the sunny state of Texas. I'll probably post another video tomorrow. I hope this helps. Anyway, peace out.